tablets and smart.
Here we are, Los Angeles, California. Let's hopefully have an epic trip, huh? Let's do it. YouTube, Ant-Man Moto here. What is happening? I am at Redondo Beach, California, and I am with Gary, who is inside right now getting a phone holder for me so that I can use on this beautiful 2015 BMW R1200RT. See that? Beautiful machine. As you can see, it is fully kitted. We took the side bags off. We took the floorboards off. And those pieces are right over here. All that was on the bike. It is now off. It has now been Ant-Man Motoized, and it's ready for riding that I do. The kind of riding that we do. I hope you enjoy some of the adventures that we're about to go on together on this BMW, and stay tuned for more. All right, and the man himself, Gary, is here. What's up, Gary?
Life in the fast lane, living the dream.
Well, me and Gary have become fast friends over this right here, his beautiful 2015 BMW R1200RT. Is that right?
You bet.
What are some, do you have any stories about this bike? Anything that you can share with my channel that makes this bike exceptionally cool?
I rode 150 miles a day to work and back for 4 years and had some episodes over 100 miles an hour with motorcycle police officers that never touched me. They let me go. They looked at me, nodded, and went, "Hey, watch it," and took off. Oh,
Damn! So I'm hoping that that's the kind of luck I have on this bike. I don't know. I'm not going to test it though. But I want to thank you for letting me trusting me with your machine, and this was both of our first experiences with ride share. You know, Gary said he was new to it, so I'm just honored to be like one of the first guys to ride this bike in this capacity, and I'm going to do my best to bring it back in one piece. And thank you for letting me ride your bike, Gary.
You're welcome. I've seen your YouTube channel, and I trust everything you're doing.
See, that's what it's about right there. Oh man. These are my first moments on the BMW 1200RT. Holy cow. I mean, come on, y'all. What? Oh my gosh. Mirrors are great. Okay, so we are in Southern California, folks. The feeling of being on a bike in this environment where I used to surf, because I'm from California. I'm from the Los Angeles area, and I grew up surfing not too far from here. And when I say grew up, I mean I surfed from about age 13 or 14 to about age 19 when I left home. And those were some of the most magical years of my life, surfing in this area. But yeah, so we are in Southern California. I am aboard a great bike. I wanted to rent this bike. I got it on Rider Share, and I wanted this bike because two things. One, it has a lot of creature comforts on it. You can raise it and lower it. You know, it's got heated grips, it's got a heated seat, cruise control, it's got all the stuff. You know, you see this big windscreen in front of me. It's very easy to get out of the wind on this thing. Oh my God. Why was there a piece of wood in the road? I'm very thankful to Gary, who's a great guy. You just met him. Coolest guy in the world. You know, in his 70s, living right across the street from the beach. You know, he's got some new knees and he's got a great spirit. And if you're ever in the Southern California area and you want to rent a bike from a solid dude who's not bugging you about how much mileage you ride, look up Gary. He's on rideshare. Beautiful, beautiful scenery. An area that's a bit further south than I am normally at, so we're just exploring right now, right? Look at this. Will somebody come look at this? This is Hermosa freaking Beach. This was the pier we used to ride off of. So we are at Hermosa Beach. Yeah, very nice that he moved out of the way. Very nice. You don't have to have an attitude, guy. And just for fun, we're gonna walk out here to the water. Our bike will probably get a ticket. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hermosa Beach. Life in Southern California. I'm staying within eye distance of my steed. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. We are starting our day off right, and I'll check back in with you later. We are headed up the coast on this beautiful day in Southern California. Okay, and I stopped at this little area right here just to check out some of the people, and that's the Manhattan Beach Pier right down there, and we're between the Manhattan Beach Pier and the Hermosa Beach Pier. We're right smack dab in the middle. I stopped here just because I know this is a good lookout point to see people flying by on the bike path. There's a lot of miles of bike path. This bike path goes all the way up to Santa Monica. You could get on this bike path and ride all the way up. It takes you out and around and then back down to the coast from Venice all the way up past Santa Monica, and then it stops because it gets kind of rocky up there. We're going to end up driving up there, riding up there a little bit later and checking it out, but I know all these areas just strictly from surfing. That right there is Pacific Ocean. As you can see, it is pretty much flat. There is no swell. Well, there's a little swell, but the tide is high. As you can, well, as I can tell by just looking at it, I can just see that it's high tide. And any little bit of swell that's in the water is just being flattened out a little bit by the fact that there's excessive amount of water there right now. When the tide goes out, those waves, those lines you see right there will actually be breaking a little more later. But right now, it's just like a big lake out there with some ripples coming in. So we are here and we are going to explore a little further. All right. There, you can see the swell now, real good. Dear God, Dean, don't get to where you can't turn around. Jesus. Jesus. Oh. Wow, that's not a bad view, is it? Not a bad view at all. Oh yeah, you can see there's one guy out, but look at that tide. That wave is not going to break. It's just going to keep coming towards the shore, keep coming, and then right when it gets on the shore, kaboosh, it breaks. That, my friends, is called high tide. Okay, enough surf talk. We are rolling down through Manhattan Beach. Gosh, I used to park at this parking lot right here and run out to that water right there. Beautiful Manhattan Beach. I'll stop here and doing a photo shoot, looks like. Nice doggy. And here we are. Ever seen Manhattan Beach before? Well, here it is. As you can see, did I say the tide is high? I did, and it is. Beautiful. I love the turning radius of this bike. Like, I was worried about being in tight spaces like this, but it is perfectly fine. Excuse me. Like, it's very easy to maneuver this bike. You don't want to let the weight get out in front of you though, because the weight will be a problem if it starts to tip. Wow, there's just so many places here for human beings now, man. It's like the beach has become a hang. I mean, I'm sure it's been a hang for a long time, but back in the day, there wasn't any of this stuff out here. This beach I'm coming up to is Bruce's Beach. This was the beach owned by the Bruce family and taken from them. Bruce's Beach was an African-American beach resort at Manhattan Beach in Los Angeles County, California. The property, which was located at 26th Street and Highland Avenue, was owned and operated by Charles and Willa Bruce for the benefit of the black community when racial segregation prevented them from enjoying opportunities provided at other beaches in the area. After it opened in 1912, it became a successful and popular visitor destination for African Americans. In 1924, the City of Manhattan Beach Council used eminent domain to close it down as the area proposed was to be redeveloped as a public park. The property, acquired from the Bruce family and other owners, remained undeveloped for decades. Part of the site was eventually turned into a park in the 1960s and renamed Bruce's Beach in 2007. In 2021, the Los Angeles County Board of Supervisors voted unanimously to approve returning the county land to the heirs of Charles and Willa Bruce. The complex process of transferring the parcels to their great-grandsons was completed in 2022. In January of 2023, the Bruce family announced their decision to sell the beach back to the county for $20 million. Let's get a quick look at it. This is the plaque that was donated to Bruce Beach, and you could see it was pretty recent, 2022. It's a really cool story of how the Bruce family was made whole. And this beach now, this park now is recognized as the Bruce Beach, Bruce family, and the descendants were paid, and I love that. You gotta love that. Dedicated in 2022. Bruce Beach Beach Park. Very nice. Just so interesting, California life. It just seems to have hit a new quality level, and I think it's just because everybody that lives here has to be like rich. So everything is like clean, and all the restaurants are full of people, and it's the people that can afford to be here now, like fully. Maybe that's what it is. I love it. The turning radius, turning lock on this bike is fantastic. You could turn this thing around in in one parking space. It seems like it turns so tightly. Starting to get comfortable on the big Beamer. Oh yeah. I was supposed to have hill assist, but I didn't feel it. Beautiful day in Southern California. The airport is over there. The ocean is over there. Look at the mountains, the beautiful Santa Monica mountains, and all going up towards Malibu. That's where we're going to be today, all over there, those mountains. We're going to go up in some of those mountains too. Hopefully we end up at the rock store at some point. We're at Moto Yacht Club, Moto Club Santa Monica. It is closing and moving soon, so check it out. Scan the code for info at the PlayStation 2. That is back in the day of Noriyuki Haga and Troy Corser, back when they were riding. Is it about to be sold?
No, I was just letting him throw a leg over.
Where are you guys moving to? Culver City, my hometown. Oh my God.
Off of Venice Boulevard and Motor Avenue.
Okay, cool.
What's your name?
I'm Dean.
Dean? Chris.
Yeah, Ant-Man Moto on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Moto Club Santa Monica, come through. Okay, there's some things in life you don't see in person very often, and to see this mini Aprilia X Trentas in person is it doesn't happen. That doesn't happen every day. All right, and we just got through being helped by the folks at Moto Club Santa Monica. In my haste of getting ready for this trip, which I was real excited for, I left this at home. So they were able to hook me up with a kit so that I could use my phone on here to navigate, because I'm going to need to navigate. This trip is going to be very involved. Like right now, we're going to go to the rock store. It is 52 minutes. Go. We now have our thing situated, and we're going to go up to the rock store and see what we can see while we're rocking and rolling up at the rock store.